Greetings, friends. Welcome back to the Nerd Alchemist here tonight to watch a movie trailer with my friend Sam. As soon as this trailer was brought up to me, someone brought it to my attention, and I was like, fuck, that sounds like a Sam movie. As it was pitched to me, it's like, hey, you liked that Sega game Golden Axe, right? And I said, yeah. You like D&D, right? Yeah. Well, I think I've got the movie for you. The title being Max Reload and the Nether Blasters. Which, I mean, that's just one of those titles. If you're like a script reader like I used to be, you'd be like, yeah, I'll probably pick that up for a while, see what's up.
Just to crack this one open.
It's a good title. It's snappy, it's punchy, I like it. I'm interested in the subject matter. So we have found the Max Reload and the Nether Blasters official trailer 2020 sci-fi action movie on Movie Trailer Source YouTube channel. I have no information other than that was told to me on Twitter. So
well, before we start this, then, what do you think? Because the title could mean so many different things. What do you think they're referring to when they say the Nether Blasters?
Well, that's what I was laughing because I was like, that 100% if you just brought that to me and didn't have the sci-fi action, that's a porn title. That's 100% the name of a porno. Yeah. Well, back in the day, before porns now are just like, stepmom's caught in the dishwasher, right? Like, that's porn now.
Yeah.
But back in the day, they had like funny, snappy titles, right? They had like a little story and pizzazz. Back in the good old days, you know? But yeah, I mean, it sounds exactly like an adult film parody, right?
Yeah. Except for the Max Reload, I think of lots of guns or something. And then Nether Blasters, I think of a squad of people that their entire mission is to just shoot people in the dick.
So RoboCop would be on the squad. RoboCop's a notorious dick shooter.
Yeah, and I don't know why I think it's a squad because Blasters has an S at the end. So what I think this movie is about is I think this is a dude who failed to get in like the CIA or something and ends up joining up with like a ragtag team of mercenaries.
Blasters of the Nethers.
But their whole thing is they just snipe people's dicks from far away.
Pedophile Avengers, something like that.
Ooh,
Max Reload, it could be Max Refractory Period. I don't know. We'll see who's right.
It's about.
I don't know where Golden Axe comes into either of our theories, but we'll see.
I don't get any Golden Axe from that at all, but we'll see.
All right, so Max Reload and the Nether Blasters official trailer 2020 sci-fi action movie Trailer Source YouTube channel. All right, are you ready?
Lord, I guess I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, play. Cinema Forge Media. Here we go.
Sounds foreign. Ooh, looks.
Whoa, look at that coming in.
You tell us what the
impressive.
hell is going on.
Oh, that dude.
Fat Matt.
Oh, you want an origin story?
Yes.
Oh no.
No, I don't like the comic book stuff. What is this?
And that's when
This music is excellent. Whoa.
That's kind of cool.
Is that Christopher Lambert is rated?
Because over time I've learned that he's the one who delivers the rules.
You're Eugene
Wilder. Yeah.
Oh my God, that one dude.
You are Max.
Eugene Wilder.
Right? I know it sounds nuts. I mean, I've been wanting to play this game since I could hold a controller.
I knew he'd be back. I just had no idea there were any game cartridges left.
What?
I knew it was only a matter of time before the Harbinger found his
Right.
Nether Dragon. There we go.
Man capable of
Is that McLovin?
Dude, that's Golden Axe.
Boy.
Pick the 3.
Chosen one.
Chosen pawn, and we're not even sure. Maybe.
Dude, this trailer is really slick, man.
Store's on fire this weekend.
Oh, Kevin
I am
Smith.
Not to be bothered when I'm jacked in.
What's the one thing
The patron nerd saint. That was back when he was overweight, too.
You are the prize we seek now, Max. Power grows with each soul committed to the game.
Okay, well, if we're going in there against the Nether, then we're gonna need firepower.
There they go, the Nether Blasters.
Step up, bro.
I think that
Another dick.
eat Nether dick.
Come on, all those people.
All right.
Nah.
Oh, fuck
Would
yeah.
happen if the game went mobile.
Oh, it's a mobile freemium
Imagine
game.
hundreds, if not thousands, of nether-possessed game junkies like your friend here, just running through the streets, running amok.
Yeah.
It's up to us to stop it.
All
Yeah.
right.
I don't know, man.
This is like a movie.
It's like a movie.
I mean,
Sure.
it's definitely like a movie. There, guy. Dude, I don't know. For me, I have a soft spot in my heart, right? Is the man who's always dreamed of getting to make a movie someday or write a movie. I like seeing these little movies that could, man. You know what? This kind of gave me the same vibe of, I know you love this movie too, but remember Knights of Badassdom? With
Yeah.
Peter Dinklage, right? Where it's
Okay.
just like guys who are LARPers, they get brought, and they're like, oh, we're really fighting demons now.
That was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, it has that vibe, man. It's kind of fun. It's kind of snappy, right? Like, you know, it starts off with this really big, like, lightning sky, you know, kind of opening, and then you get to the comic book origin story. I was like, yeah, dude, I'm into this, right? You get the Seventh Seal shot of the video game Overlord, I guess, playing chess. And then it felt like it hit this like minute and a half where it was just the camera slowly moving to the side as Matt from Heroes told us backstory.
Yeah.
So, you know, but that's what I mean. On these really low budget flicks, the actors all seem very capable, which you don't always see in a movie of this size. The patron saint, Kevin Smith, blessing it with his presence. I don't know, man. I got a really fun vibe. This feels like the perfect, it's Friday night. Maybe get some of those gummy bears you so love to imbibe during movie time, Sam. And, you know, this seems like it'd be a fun one. It felt fun to me. I guess that's my takeaway. What'd you think?
Am I gonna watch this movie? Probably. Definitely. Do I want to watch it or am I excited about it? No. Not really.
Yeah, okay. Now, excited is one of those words that gets bandied about, right? Like, you're not excited like, oh, fuck, my Amazon package is here, excited. But if you see this pop up and like I can rent this video on demand, you won't go, oh shit, the Nether Blasters.
Yeah, it's a $5.99 rental. I'm not spending the $14.99 on this one. Sorry.
You're such a man, just lukewarm over here, man.
Well,
You're always held back emotionally.
See, I love B movies too, and I love low budget movies like you do. But man, why you gotta have all the lasers and stuff?
They're the Nether Blasters. I'll give you this, right? When they started showing him like going into the gold, I think that's why they said the Golden Axe scene, the classic carousel of the dwarf, the Valkyrie, and the barbarian, right?
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit! I thought they were doing like the new Jumanji, right? We're gonna get pulled into the game, and we're gonna go on like a dungeon quest. Probably not feasible for that movie. I will say, I think it kind of works though, right? Because they talk about the game going mobile and this and that. Maybe it started as like a pen and paper RPG, becomes a video cartridge, gets lost for a while because Eugene Wilder has been fighting the cartridges, right? Matt from Heroes. Now it's gone mobile, right? And there is this element of the toxic fandom that video games have, right? Like all these video game bros who are just running around, causing chaos and running amok. I play Xbox. I get, called every filthy word in the, human repertoire of language by like 12-year-olds all the time.
Yeah.
So, dude, I mean, that's a pretty fun. It's not going to ever be as fun as them actually going, like the Friday or the Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors, right? Like we're going to go in and be wizard masters and shit. But I think it looks really fun. And I'll tell you, movies like this, when the cast all seems very capable, I think that's a great sign. You didn't have that. Normally a movie this size or a trailer like this, you get one or two lines where you're like, oh, they're just delivered so bad.
Yeah.
You're like, this is going to be a rough one. This doesn't have that to me.
To be fair, I think that it was just so terrible that the lines didn't stand up.
Are you kidding me? It's so terrible the lines didn't work.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, when I was watching that trailer, I wasn't like, these people seem like super capable actors. I was just like, what's up with all these lasers and shit? But I get I like your idea that you just said about how, like, if they do use it as like a symbolism or a metaphor for like mobile, like, first off, dude, it's an 8-bit cartridge. Like, what year is this set in? That there's 8-bit
magic. I think what they're saying is that the cartridge becomes Excalibur, right? That our whole world is but a video game that can be programmed, right? That you love the simulation theory. This should work for you. Our whole world is a hackable, programmable game, right?
Yeah,
and this cartridge allows you and your fellow Nether Blasters to separate from the code and have at 'em.
Yeah, but you know what would end the whole idea and belief that this was a simulated world? Is if people started shooting fake-looking lasers everywhere.
Why?
Because then we would know it wasn't real.
How would you? But that's what I mean. It is real. That would prove that the simulation exists. And it still it doesn't matter if the simulation's real or not. You still want to fight for what reality you have. What's the alternative? You go, fucking fry me. And you just become a fucking, you come like, little cubes of graphics again. That's not cool.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you are in a simulation, you have to buy into it. You have to believe that your life is real. If that's
by the absolute nature of the simulation, right? We would absolutely have to believe and cherish this as reality. Whether it is or isn't is inconsequential.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess.
So even if someone changes the game, right, and starts shooting lasers out of there, any orifice they want, you'd still be like, all right, it's time to fight. I got to save this thing. You know what I mean? I'm here. Yeah. This is where I hang out. I like this life.
Well, yeah. I mean, if it was me, I'd be like, shit, well, this is my life now. But I'd also be like, hopefully no one's watching this because this looks horrible.
You're just like, shit, I'm fighting laser guys now. Great.
It's like, what are these lasers going to do? And, like, bullets are way scarier than lasers. But the whole if they go more with the idea of, like, you're talking about the toxic online gamers and stuff, and those are all the people that are possessed, and they're not really possessed, it could be interesting. Like, I know exactly what you mean, dude. I've recently started doing online gaming, and people literally think I'm a robot because I'm so bad at it. They're like, get out of here. Get out of here, bot. And I'm like, well,
get out of here, bot. You're like, I'm a man.
Like, I'm actually trying.
You are simulation theory, right? You're the microcosm of it.
Yeah.
Even if you are a bot, you're like, but I still want to be a bot. I still want to play. I want to be part of the game.
I want to be better than. I want people to not think I'm a Chinese robot mining this game for something. I don't even understand.
Mining 2K? Yeah. What's your 2K guy's name? You have the best 2K character.
Blitzwolfer.
Blitzwolfer.
6'5" point guard.
How I know that you're not a bot is before we were starting is you're like, dude, do you think we could make a 30 for 30 parody about Blitzwolfer and his actual career? Because it would be wild. Your emotional attachment to Blitzwolfer exactly illustrates my point.
Yeah.
That it matters. It matters whether it's a game or not, dude. I think this movie looks really fun. I would be really excited to buy this movie.
Okay, you'd be really excited to buy it?
Yeah, I think it looks fun. It looks like, this is the thing too, is I found, like when I was younger, you find a movie like Mallrats and you're like, I get why people say it's not the best. It was my movie though. It's the movie that spoke to me. It meant a lot to me. It was really targeted at my kind of existence, right?
Right.
That's fine, man. I think this will be that for some people. And I always hope that these movies catch fire like that, and become someone's favorite flick. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, man, I think it looks really cool. And if I can buy it and help it out, I'm going to do that. I think it looks fun. I'm not worried about where the lasers are coming from or who's shooting whose nethers. I liked it. It looked like a well-made film, and I'm always excited for that.
All right, man. Well, you rent it, and I'll come over and watch it. How about that?
You're just going to get on a COVID plane and come to my house? And then I'll be like, Sam, go quarantine in my garage for 2 weeks, and then you can come watch the Nether Blasters with me.
We could Skype it, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you did that to watch the Nether Blasters, though, you would immediately become its most dedicated fan, I would imagine.
Well, maybe we can Skype it and broadcast our thoughts as we watch it.
That is wildly illegal, and we will not do that. Oh, you mean like a Twitch stream? That means you'd have to buy it. I'd do that.
What? How's that illegal? What do you mean?
I can't show you the movie for free.
Oh, if we both buy it, though.
If we both buy it, yeah. See, there you go. You got two sales.
See, that's one. That would be a way.
You've already gone to purchase. You're excited enough to purchase. So see, I've swayed you.
Well, dude,
your 2K bot heart has exploded like the Grinch's.
Blitz. Yeah, dude.
Blitz. Why? First off, why did you? No wonder they think you're a bot. No one who plays 2K is like, you know what? This is a great time to get a Wolf Blitzer pun in.
What are you talking about, man? People love my name.
There's no way that the kids who play 2K even know who the fuck that is.
Well, I mean, it just has a certain ring to it. And it's a name that is going to last for the generation. So, like, later on...
It sounds like when you used to tell me your D&D character's name, right? Like, that's what it sounds like, not a 2K character.
You think that's a D&D character's name, Blitzwolfer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Think about
There
it,
you
dude.
go. Blitzwolfer and the Nether Blasters. There you go. That could be the
Think
sequel.
about if your head football coach's name was Blitzwolfer. How badass would that be? Not Tony Dungy.
I
What
would
if-
consider that a fake name, and I would say you are
Fake
now
name?
the vanity plate of human beings, and I have no respect for you.
Doubtful.
You know what I mean?
doubt-
Like the
I
guy who
doubt
has
that.
vanity plates, like too hot. You know, like trying to be cool. You're like, no, you're not, and I hate your guts. I don't want to see your I don't want to read your dumbass vanity plate for the next 10 miles. That's what I would think if I met a human being who coached football and his name was Blitz Wolfer.
Not
I would
just
think
football.
he made that up like a pornography or D&D handle
Think about this,
just
dude.
to be cooler than he could ever possibly achieve.
Legacy
Anyways, we're
sport-
off the subject.
All right.
Final on the record. Do I have you down for a purchase of Max Reload and the Nether Blasters?
Probably.
Yeah, I got one.
Probably.
Hopefully all of you guys watching this with us will join us in watching Max and the Nether Blasters. Maybe we'll do it on a Twitch. Who knows? Guys, as always, please hit subscribe. We're on all the social media you're on. You can find us, Film Alchemist Podcast. We're everywhere. Get at us. You can email us, filmalchemistpod@gmail.com, with your ideas for trailers to watch, movies to discuss on the podcast, themes for the month, anything like that. We are working on our new theory. We have 2 new series we're working on right now. The 5 Key Elements, where we pick movies, preferably kind of smaller movies that, you know, we want to help get the word out, and we talk about the 5 things that make them fucking awesome. So we have some of those coming out. And then we're also doing IMDb battles, right? The big one we're litigating right now, where you have a really heated exchange going. Harrison Ford versus Tom Hanks. So any ideas for those kind of things, leave them in the comments. Tell your friends to do the same. Make sure you're subscribing and leaving us ratings and reviews on the Film Alchemist Pod. And Sam, I got you for one more movie. It's been a fun adventure through your movie picadillos.
Yes.
So I got you for one more. Thanks for joining us, guys.
All right, man. I'm going to go eat some Wendy's.
See, no bot says that. No bot says that.
Bots only like McDonald's.